Welcome back, everybody, to the 2017 Aon Under-15 National Championships. This one here is the last of our 4 semi-finals, with Auckland taking on Hawke's Bay in boys semi-final 2, down from the deep south in Dunedin. I'm your commentator, Connor O'Fee. I'll take you through this one. 7:30 here in Dunedin, just like everywhere else, and it is freezing cold, but the kids are rearing to go. Got just over 3 minutes on the game clock. Teams are still in their warm-ups, but we'll go through the team list now. Starting off for Auckland, number 12, Callum Jeffries. Number 5, Daniel Boyd. Number 52, Jerry Lang. Big man in the centre, number 50, Levitt Kerr. Number 11, Leighton Vicky Hunt. Number 7, Natui Hughes. Number 5, Ryan Morrissey. Number 42, Samuel Chan. And number 6, Satan Taweda. Moving on to Hawke's Bay, Brody Walker, and Brody's number's 52. Jordan Frisbee, 19. 23, Lachlan Stent. 27 is Xavier Clark-Lloyd. Number 33 is Toby Kendon. Number 40, Joshua Quinn. Number 49, Taz Sherrick. Number 50 is Wadihu Wata. Number 52 is Brody Walker. Number 54, Lemur Spooner. Number 56, Jack Will. Number 57, Paura Winitana Jr. And number 78, Kane Collier. And coach Shane Brown for Hawke's Bay there. Going through to the semi-finals tonight, Auckland took out Tauranga in boys quarter-final 2. Auckland topped Pool B, and Tauranga came in second in Pool D. Hawke's Bay moved past County as top in Pool C. County's finishing second in Pool A. So Auckland and Hawke's Bay both topping their pools, and we have on our hands probably going to be a tight match-up here in Dunedin. So stick with us. We got just under 2 minutes before tip-off. Moving on to tomorrow's games. Girls semi-finals have already finished. Waitakere West progressing to take on Waikato in the final, and that will be on at 3:15 live on BBNZ's Facebook and also on basketballnewzealand.org.nz for the streaming. Live stats available for that game and also this game as well. The winners of these games will go on to face, the winner of this game will go on to face Tasman, who took out Waitakere West in boys semi-final 1. And that will be at 5 o'clock tomorrow night, and that will also be live streamed and live stats as well. Just over a minute on the game clock. Teams going through their last preparations. Referees talking to the bench, and we'll be underway in just a minute. Good crowd into Dunedin. We've seen a whole different type of spectators. We've seen beanies, we've seen rugs, we've seen scarves, polyprops, we've seen parkas. It's pretty cold down here, and the weather outside is rubbish, but inside we're just fine, and the teams are going to get us heated up with some action in just over 20 seconds. Thanks to our naming rights sponsor Aon, coming on board to sponsor the Under-15, Under-17 and Under-19 National Championships this year. Thank you very much. Thanks to our broadcasters, Intec, and also our hosts, Basketball Otago and Basketball New Zealand. Teams just going through some last-minute plays and also getting a wee team shot before going out. Reminder that the streaming will be live tomorrow from the first game of the day at 9 o'clock. We have the 5th and 6th playoff early doors at 9 o'clock, and then moving on 10:45 with the girls' 3rd and 4th, Harbour versus Tauranga, and then at 12:30 a.m., 12:30 p.m., the third and fourth boys play off, and that'll be between Hawke's Bay and the loser of this match. Just about to get underway, folks. Tip-off coming. The boys will do the pleasantries, and then we're into it. If you haven't seen the News Hub article on the big man in the middle, Levitt Kerr, head across the News Hub on the Facebook page and check out that one. He's a mammal of a man. Here he is, and he will win the tip easily, but Hawke's Bay comes up with it. They'll start at the top here with first possession and a... It's a few nerves in there for Hawke's Bay at the start. I think there was number 50, Warihu Wata, with the short pill there. But Auckland now will have the first chance to bring the score up. And that'll go long from Auckland, but the offensive rebound. And they'll drive through. Another one, Levitt Kerr underneath trying to get it. Hawke's Bay will come up with it. Still no points in this one yet. Good movement from Hawke's Bay. They get it down low, but a fumble and a travel call. Good call from the referees there. Just got caught with a couple of Auckland defenders sandwiching him. And good defense from Auckland with their hands up. Satan now drives. Wee step back. It comes up short. No one's found the rim yet in this one. Oh, Hawke's Bay push on. Oh, just a bit clumsy with the handles there. Boys need to slow down, get into their sets, and let's hit some rim. Boyd now with the ball, gets it across. Looking to go low side. Drives, good drive, good finish off the glass. Takes a bit of a pump, but gets up and moves on. Hawke's Bay now into their set. Koro Winitana Jr. gets it across. Number 56 under the middle, Jack Wills with a nice put in. Both teams with a few nerves early now found the glass and the rim. And they'll get into it now. Levitt Kerr with a big pick up top. He's going to walk down into the post, make some trouble down low. And he'll come up with it and he'll get fouled and he'll go to the line for two. Two shots for the big man here from Auckland. Just comes up short on the first. And then comes up long on the second. Unfortunately, Hawke's Bay now breaks. More Spooner with the drive, and he'll get the bank. Hope he called for it. Don't know if the bank's open at 7:30 on a Friday night, but we'll take that one all day. Auckland back with the ball now on the right-hand side of the court. Good movement off the ball. They get it down low to number 52, Liang, and nice dish. It's a number 11, Vaike Hunt, who finishes that off the glass. Oh, ill discipline from Auckland in the mid-court, and there's a foul there on 57, Winitana Jr. And they'll get the ball at mid-court. Couple of hands off for Hawke's Bay. Got it at the top now, nothing going. Not sure what the call was there, sorry. But it'll be Hawke's Bay ball on the sideline. 14 seconds on the shot clock. See what Hawke's Bay can make of this. Winitana Jr. now with the drive. Comes up a bit long. Auckland now breaking. And a foul from Winitana Jr. Bit of frustration maybe there. Wee bit of a block. Just under 7 minutes to go in the first. It's 4-all. Nobody charging away in this one. There's a good drive by number 6 from Auckland. And that's Tawera with the drive, and he's going to go to the line for 2. Made good spacing. Unfortunately, couldn't get it to go, but he's going to go to the line for a couple of free ones. Tawera along with the first. See if he can convert the second. And he gets the second to go. Auckland now 5-4 up against Hawke's Bay. Wiritana Jr. comes up the court with it. Gets it across to number 33, Toby Kendon. A good drive. Oh, Auckland look like they stripped it there, and now they're on the break. 3-on-3. A good strip there by Hawke's Bay as well. Come back the other way. It's fast pace early. Wiritana Jr. pulls up and hits the mid-range. In your face, he says. Put a hand up. Stop that man. Tawera now with the drive. Chucks it to the right hand. Bit of a crossover. Goes low. There's a big man down there, but fades away. No problem. Ain't no problem for me. Take the money in the key. Hawke's Bay now trying to answer. Wiritana Jr. with the ball again. He throws up the left hand. That's long to the right. But Hawke's Bay there with an offensive rebound from number 33, Kendon. Hawke's Bay take the lead back 8-7. Just over 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Oh, good fake by Kendon again. Apologies, that was Tawera. Wiritana now fizzing down the lane. Good defense from Auckland. Throw up an air ball and Auckland will come back with it just as fast. And a mid-court foul on Hawke's Bay. No one's in the bonus yet in this one, so that'll be a sideline ball. Tawera now with the ball at the top. Kerr looking for a high screen. He wants the ball down the low. He's not getting it, but that's a huge bomb down there from Lang. From deep. Car park is swimming in rain in Eager Centre, and there's droplets coming from Auckland. Hawke's Bay now with the drive. Good dish down low. Looks like Hawke's Bay will keep the ball there. No foul call on the play. Wata will inbound on the side, on the baseline. There's a foul call there on Auckland. Still not in the bonus yet, so that'll be baseline again. Wata to inbound again. Hawke's Bay good, well done to save the ball underneath the rim. Wiritana Jr. will drive again, float one up. Can't get it to go, but he's hustling down low, but Hawke's Bay will come again with Tawera. And a good outlet pass and a good finish there from number 11 from Auckland, Vaki Hunt. Wiritana Jr. now trying to slow it down. He'll go strong underneath the hoop, kicks it out to number 50 from Hawke's Bay. Just a bit long there from Wata. Auckland come up with it on the defensive rebound. Just under 4 minutes to go in this one. A good drive by Tawera. He gets stopped by Hawke's Bay though. Not a smart shot there with defense right in his face from Auckland with their hands up, nice and strong. Wiritana Jr. with the drive. Good spin move. Oh, fakes him out. Right-handed. Whew. Stop it. He goes a bad man. Levitt Kerr now, first time we get to see him under the hoop and just loses the handle. Unfortunately, if you can get the ball to that man underneath the hoop with a smaller man on him, it's going to be trouble. Fortunately, lost the handle on that one, and Hawke's Bay absolutely won that one. Auckland still leading 12-10. Hawke's Bay trying to answer here. And Winitana Junior will throw it one from the corner. Bang! That's cash. Auckland. That's how Hawke's Bay needs to answer right there. Winitana Junior taking it into his own hands. They lead 13-12. Levitt Kerr down low, gets the double team. Good strip from Hawke's Bay. It's the way to play him. Hawke's Bay now with the drive from number 52 and spin and looking good. Walker with the points there. Beautiful. Straight back on to D now. Kerr with a top screen. Tawira will go baseline, and that's beautiful. Nice little left hand off the glass, no problem. Hawke's Bay just a bit short on that one. They'll go back up. We spin. Gets a second offensive rebound there from number 52, Walker. Auckland just can't seem to get it on the defense. They need to box out. Winitana Junior tries again and comes off the glass, and Lang's going to walk this one in. Too easy from Auckland, but they need to secure some defensive rebounds. Otherwise, Hawke's Bay are going to start putting these in. Oh, can't fake on those ones, buddy. Oh, and he goes in his face and just comes up short. And we got an offensive foul here on the over the back. It's unfortunate because it looks like Hawke's Bay has the rebound stats all over them at the moment. Just looking at the live stats, and there's no doubt that Winitana Junior is carrying Hawke's Bay at the moment with 7 points, and he's 3 from 8 from the field. And for Auckland, it's Tawira with 7. Auckland now going to the line in the bonus, and Lang will shoot 2. Makes the first, no problem. Got some big boys at this tournament, under 15s. Kerr up there, I've heard 6'9", and Lang's not short either. And he's just off to the right in the second. And Hawke's Bay now streaming through Winitana, and there's an open lane here, but unfortunately number 50, Wata, just couldn't hold it, but he's going to go up and contact. Oh, ball above the hands, no one can get it, but again, Hawke's Bay just grinding down low, grinding on that glass, getting those boards, and they're going to have another chance for second chance points, just a bit long. And Lang comes up with it, and he's going to get fouled, and they're going to go to the line again, and no doubt Coach Shane Brown is not going to be happy with that. Get a couple of offensive rebounds, don't cash in off them, but at least that's positive. But then to foul on the quick transition is not what they're after at all. Just over a minute to go, Lang shooting free throws, and it is still Auckland 17, Hawke's Bay 15. Just comes up long on the second, and Winitana Junior is going to have a chance to break, and he'll go down the lane and throw it straight into Tawira's hands. He's going to come straight back at them. Got Kerr on him. Oh, and that's easy. Silky scoop with the left hand. He's a dangerous man with some money in his pocket, that Tawira, early. And Hawke's Bay are going to have to figure out how to shut him down on the break. Hawke's Bay now with a handoff, coming back to centre. And no doubt try and get it back into Winitana Junior's hands here. Oh, a floater from deep. That's unseen. But we'll carry on. Tawira now with a good pass inside and a great find to Lang, and he finds the glass and another 2 points. Hawke's Bay now really scratching their heads on how to stop this Auckland push. But they're going to hold the ball. Just under 12 seconds now on the shot clock. So there's going to be a couple of seconds for Auckland here if they make this. Winitana Junior no doubt is going to try and hold this. Gets it to the corner. Hawke's Bay just long. Lang's going to have the last shot. Number 42 from deep on the buzzer. Woo! Samuel Chan rings one off the backboard. Are we counting? We've counted it. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a buzzy. Absolute buzzy beater. That's quality. Absolute quality here. It's cold in Dunedin, but we're firing up. Ain't no problem down here. Jeepers. To end the first. Auckland out to a 25-15 lead. Unfortunately, fouls. Struggling with Hawke's Bay at the end of that quarter. Put Auckland to the line a few times for cheap ones. And a couple of threes. Taweda with a couple of breaks on the loose and a couple of easy lay-ins. And also a deep three from Chan at the end on the buzzer has pushed him out to a 10-point lead. And Hawke's Bay really got to muster something here. Getting led by Winitana Jr. at the moment. He's leading them with 7 points, but a couple of missed shots at the end of that quarter, but dominating on the rebounds. It's Auckland leading with points in the paint at the moment with 16 to Hawke's Bay's 10. But those offensive rebounds, Auckland's got to tighten up and they could push out this lead even more. Hawke's Bay with a few more points from turnovers, but really it's Auckland with the go-ahead at the moment. Going to get into the second quarter now at the 2017 Aon Under 15 National Champs in the second semi-final between Auckland and Hawke's Bay. If you just tuned in, Auckland leading 25-15 at the start of the second quarter. Chan now driving for a wee man. He's got the skill. Pay the bill. Get the two. Get out of there. Auckland now up to 27. They'll take a 12-point lead. Winitana Jr. is going to try and stop that. He's got the ball now. The top of the three. No subs in for Hawke's Bay yet. Oh, and that is deep cash for number 33, Kendon. Got to keep a hand up, boy. Good double team up the top by Hawke's Bay and a good find. Chan takes the ball at the top again, drives. Wee man with a floater, gets nothing but net. Chan, he's been on the court for about a minute. He's racked up 7 points, no problem. Jeepers. We've got a game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we're got an offensive foul. Sorry, folks, didn't catch that one. But Auckland will take the ball back and try to extend that lead out to 29-18 now. Taweda now kicks it back out. Hawke's Bay with a couple of subs on. Chan now for a deep. And that's a heat check, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, comes up short. Now Kenan over on the far side. He's going to drive on Chan. And he'll get the call by the looks of that one. He had a mismatch there. He'll be a bit angry with himself. He couldn't get to the hole. But they'll take the ball. Inbound number 27, Clark Lloyd on the baseline. He'll try to get it to Winitana, no doubt. Junior. Ooh, sloppy from Hawke's Bay. Looks like an offensive foul here. Chan took one across the face, but looks like that might be collateral damage. Lucky the boys are wearing mouth guards out there. Otherwise that could have been a bit different. He's not happy though. He's holding his mouth. Hopefully he's okay. Luckily we've got the sports clinic down here helping with the physio. Looks like he's all right. He'll carry on. Clark Lloyd again to inbound at the bottom. And he'll get it into Winitana Jr. He'll just turn around, flip it up. Easy points. Chan now with the ball. Good speed from the wee man. He throws it up to the big man, but small man to big man, but a good tip there from number 52, Walker, for Hawke's Bay. Lang will inbound from the baseline. Taweda wants it underneath, but he'll kick it out to number 7, Hughes. Taweda gets across the Lang. He looks like he's going to throw one up, and then he'll miss everything. Chang will try to save it. Chang will try to save it underneath, but can't get it. Still 29-20 to Auckland, holding a slender 9-point lead. Hawke's Bay really needs to make a run here. Just over 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. Hawke's Bay now looking for Winitana Jr. He's got a mismatch down low, and they'll throw one up. Hawke's Bay, it'll go long, but Winitana Jr. there with quick hands. Can't make the first, but gets the second rebound and gets hacked. A couple of lumberjacks underneath down there. Have a crack at him, try to chop him down, but he's going to go to the line for 2. The winner of this one will go ahead to the grand final tomorrow at 5 o'clock, and they'll take on Tasman, who won the first semi-final against Waitakere West. Ed Book coach team, no doubt they'll be fizzing for a finals berth. And they'll probably be sticking around to see who's going to to play them. Hawke's Bay will go 2 from 2. Taweda now trying to take on the whole team. Gets double teamed in the corner, not a good place to be, and that's unfortunately going to be backcourt violation. And that's good defense. Really, really, really good defense from Hawke's Bay, and that's what they need. They've cut it down to 7. They get a cheeky one here. And they're back in it. Not out of it, but back in it, if that makes sense. Absolutely not. Winitana Jr. now gets it across, trying to find the big man in the middle. Looks like he's been fouled on the inside pass. Clark Lloyd will take it from the baseline. No doubt trying to find Winitana Jr. here on the long pass. There it is. Going to go straight up. Plays the fake. Just goes too long. Good rebound again. Hawke's Bay dominating on the rebounds. You got the big man in the middle with Kerr, and he's rejected him there. Good defense from the big man. Head and shoulders. There's a giant on the court. Looks like we've got a call foul before the ball's passed. And that'll be shots, I believe. We're in the bonus. Winitana will miss the first. We'll make the second. They keep crawling back, Hawke's Bay. 29-23 now to Auckland. Taweda brings it up, gets it across the Chang. He gets it inside to Kerr, who tries to kick it back out, but just can't get it through hands. Hawke's Bay now through Winitana Jr. Drive, spin, dish, all of the above, but can't get it in the hoop, and Taweda comes back. Well, he's going to park up for 3. And he comes up a bit long. And Hawke's Bay again now have another chance to claim back some points. Winitana Jr. gets it across, and everybody shoots in this Hawke's Bay team. Looking for the bank. Didn't call for it, so didn't get it. Winitana Jr. now is going to hand off on the right-hand side. Get it across. No drive. Drive and dish here early. Oh, looks like he's just stood out of court, unfortunately. Clark Lloyd just stepping out of court there. And we've got a timeout here, folks. 29-23 with just over 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Auckland leads, and not what we saw from Auckland to the start of the second quarter to what we saw in the first quarter. Definitely a lot more defensive pressure from Hawke's Bay. Hawke's Bay still getting a hell of a lot of offensive rebounds, but not making all of them count. Thanks again to Aon for the sponsorship, and Hawke's Bay just need to make a few more of these buckets count. They really need some more movement in the offensive passages. Standing out on the three-point line, really trying to move the ball around, and Auckland's content with sitting on their men. Drives and dishes are working to a point. And let's see what they come up with out of this timeout. Only down 6, and that's nothing in this game. 2 and a bit quarters to go. Auckland now bring the ball up the court. Sorry, Jeffries now with the ball. He's going to try and find someone to get out of the hole he's dug. And it might have been a travel. Hawke's Bay get away with it. Auckland get away with it, and Hawke's Bay come up the court with Winnie Turner Jr. again. And he's going to shake and bake. And they'll pop it back out. And again, a bit stagnant on offense from Hawke's Bay. No one moving off the ball. So Winnie Turner says, it's all right, I'll put it up. Can't get it to go, and Tawera now gets a chance to slow it down, but no. Never know with him. Auckland now the same, a bit stagnant on offense so far. Need to get into the set here. Good drive, and just can't get the English off the glass from number 11, Vicky Hunt. Hawke's Bay now. Can they get something going here? Winnie Turner Jr. trying to do it all himself at the moment. And they're content to throw it up from 3. Just not working at the moment for them. Callum Jeffries, monster, the big man. Monster on the defensive board. We'll have a ball up, and it looks like it's going to go Hawke's Bay's way here. Subs in for Hawke's Bay. Number 56 comes in, Wills. Oh, and a good find to Wills straight away underneath the basket. Just can't get the roll. It's unfortunate for the young man. Just come on, cold. Wants to get hot early. Tawera now is going to pull up. Oh, he's just going to come up short, but a good-looking shot. Hawke's Bay now on the drive. Oh, just lose the handles, and Jeffries in there scrapping again. He's little, but he's a scrapper. Hawke's Bay just can't get the roll at the moment, just can't get the lid off the hoop. And we're going to get a foul under the hoop from number 56, Wills. Bit of frustration there from Hawke's Bay. A couple of trips down there, rimming out. It's unfortunate for them. We haven't had a score in a couple of minutes here, still at 29-23. 4 minutes 30 to go in this quarter. Oh, Callum Jeffries, he can bomb it from long. Just comes up a bit long. And Porter, Winnie Turner Jr. streaming down the court. But Jeffries again in there scrapping. The wee man does not take anything. He's not going to let you away with nothing. He is going to hound you all day, Hawke's Bay. But we are shooting with Winnie Turner Jr. here. He's going to go to the line for 2. He'll make the first and close that gap a little bit. Auckland content to keep on a few of their subs at the moment. I'm sure that'll change soon. It looks like Kerr's going to come into the game now. Winnie Turner Jr. just a bit long. And Auckland's going to come away with it up the court. Oh, good thief there. Almost stole his bickies from number 33, Kendon. But Auckland will take it. Big shout out to the 37 teams that have made this National Championships what it is this year. Awesome sportsmanship seen across the 3 days so far, and there's another day to go tomorrow. Everyone playing their final games, and they'll be heading home, hopefully getting home. Tawera with the pull-up, comes up short. Heading home if Dunedin Airport can get those flights out. There's been a few cancelled tonight. All nice and warmed up inside. Oh, and Kerr with some good defence down low. And they go straight back at him, and he's going to go thumping up the court. They're going to try and find him underneath, and they will. And a good pump fake. Just can't finish, but can't get his rebound. He'll kick it out. Good eyes from the big man. Get it across to Jeffries, who can bomb it. He can't find the mark. He's 0 for 2 from 3 since he's been on. We've got a foul. It's a couple of quick fouls from Wills. Jack Wills from Hawke's Bay. And he looks like he's going to get pulled out. Unfortunately, a couple of quick fouls for him. And number 52 back in the game, Walker for Hawke's Bay. See what Auckland can come up with on this one. And we're, oh, what a great dish. Throws it straight through Bloody Nose Lane, straight to Kerr, who just turns around, barely jumps, flips it in. That's basketball, ladies and gentlemen. Good feed inside for Hawke's Bay. And they're content with the drive and dish at the moment, with 5 pretty much standing on the three-point line. And they're just not going. Once they start going, you're going to have a chance to rein in this lead. Ooh, tough call there on Hawke's Bay, but looks like there'll be a timeout on the clock. Just over 2 minutes to go in the half. Auckland leading 31-24. Going to have a look at some of these live stats that we've got going. If you want to have a look at the live stats, you can head on to the Facebook page, Basketball New Zealand, at Basketball NZ. We are streaming on there, or head across to www.basketball.org.nz, and the links on there as well. Leading the Auckland team is Liang and Tawera with 9 points. Kerr and Vaki Hunt chipping in with 4 apiece, and Chan with 5. Moving down for Hawke's Bay, Winitana Jr. Doing a lot for them with 13 points, and he's got a couple of 8 rebounds in his pocket. And we're just going to come out of the timeout in a second, and Walker's chipping in with 4, and Spooner with 5. But really, Hawke's Bay, they're not making the most of their opportunities, and they're getting plenty of them. Auckland still sticking with the with a few of the reserves at the moment. Tawera going to get double teamed at the top. No, he goes left and escapes it. Auckland now looking for the big man inside, and he's going to take a dribble, and he's going to get fouled, and one. Will it count? It counts. Great work from the big man. One dribble, great hands. He's really well played around the rim this week so far, and caps that off with the and one here. Let's see if he can make the extra. Focus from the big man. Oh, just misses the bank, but he gets his own rebound. Kicks it out. Smart play. Dishes it up. Winitana Jr. with the defensive rebound. He's going to stream through. And again, Hawke's Bay content to sit on the three-point line. A couple of cutters now. Back screen. Trying to find the man inside, but it's hounded by Auckland. Tawera's going to come fizzing up the court again. Come Jeffries down in back play. Auckland throw one up, and Auckland points, number 11, Vaki Hunt. That's cash. Bang. Hawke's Bay now really needs something going. Winitana Jr. with the ball at the top, get it. Oh, the drive and the step back look good. Just can't get it to go from number 52, Walker, for Hawke's Bay. They get it up court. It's a big old seagull down there. Kerr started flapping his wings. I want it underneath the hoop. Just couldn't get it to him. Walker with a good dip. With a good tip, sorry. And Tawera will inbound it from the baseline. He'll get it out to number 4, Morrissey. Waike Hunt gets across. It's a good dish. Unfortunately, Tauira can't make it go. Winitana Jr. on the drive. He's going to back in, give it a little bit of that. Turn around, lob one up. That's what Hawke's Bay are looking for. Maybe Hawke's Bay needs to stick to their transition. Seems to be the more of a chance to get a percentage shot off. Once they get into their set, they're a little stagnant and settling from the three-point line. And they brought this one back to 10 points. Auckland with a big bomb. Tauira's going to inbound to Jeffries here. He'll pick it up on the decal, and Nationals decal. And Tauira's going to pull up for 3. Bang! Dangerous man. He's got some money in his pocket. 3 points. And Hawke's Bay to answer too long. But they'll get the rebound and they'll fly it back out to Winitana Jr., who no doubt is going to drive. Pull up. Oh, Kerr with a big get out of here rejection at the free throw line. They're going to get it up court quickly to Jeffries, who drives and gets the English. The old English mustard off the glass. And that is well played by the wee man. Little in stature, but big in heart. That's what I like to see at this age group. And Auckland stretching away to a 41-26 here. 5 seconds on the clock to end the half. Winitana Jr., oh, just misses the dribble. And unfortunately can't get it to go. At the end of the half, Auckland leading 41-26. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a short break and we'll be back with you in just a couple of moments.
Combines the stickiness of video games with the interconnectedness of social media to make everyday sports shareable, relivable, and totally awesome. Let's watch some game video. We could do this by clicking the Watch Full Game button, top center. Notice how the camera moves as though it were controlled by a camera person. This motion is automatically generated, and it means that a camera operator is not required. And for the first time, pro-level game video can now be accessed by everyday players. This virtual cameraman technology was developed in-house by Glory League. Every now and then, something amazing will happen that is worthy of a share, and it's easy to share your highlight by clicking the share button in the event summary box. Glory is given to players when they achieve a stat. And as their glory increases, players level up. Glory League combines the stickiness of video games with the interconnectedness of social media to make everyday sports shareable, relivable, and totally awesome.
And welcome back to the under-15 boys semi-final 2 between Auckland and Hawke's Bay. Auckland leading 41-26 at the break. And just a reminder that this is the Aon Nationals, Aon sponsoring the under-15, under-17 and under-19 Basketball New Zealand National Championships this year. Thank you, Aon. Absolutely proud to have you on board with the fantastic crew that is basketball in New Zealand. Thanks to our host association, Basketball Otago. Fantastic job this week so far through the 3 days down here in the Deep South. Our broadcast partners, NTEC, NZ Herald, and Basketball New Zealand. Just about to get underway, 30 seconds left in the halftime break. Auckland going through a bit of a shoot-around before they get back on the court, and they've been dominant in the first half. And what we're going to see in the second half, hopefully some more of the same, but Hawke's Bay, well, they need to up it a bit, up the tempo, run Auckland out. If they've got the big man on the court, they need to stretch him, because sometimes on that transition he was only getting back to the three-point line. So Hawke's Bay, hopefully they can start getting that ball out, maybe get some 3-on-2s and convert a few of them. We're ready to go, just waiting for the referees to call them back in, and we'll be underway for the second half of semi-final 2. The winner of this game going on to meet Tasman in the grand final tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Let's see how we get on in the second half in this one. It's Auckland to inbound the ball, but Hawke's Bay are going to come up with it first, and Winnie Tana Jr. And here we go on the break. Let's see if Hawke's Bay can get the first points on the board. The first blood drawn here in the second half. And they're sticking to the three-point line at the moment. Got to get one off, and it's going to be a shot clock violation. And Coach Shane Brown obviously not happy with their offensive set. And he's stood up to give someone an absolute rack up. And Taweta again, the man of the moment for Auckland. He's going to bring it up court. Find Kerr down low. He's going to fake, spin, dish, get it out to Lang, who's going to drive. And Kerr finds Kerr in the middle. He's going to spin, throw one up. And oh my God, it goes. When you're up that high, they tend to fall into the right place. And Auckland extends that lead out to 43-26. Hawke's Bay really needing a score here. Bay now with the drive. And dish to Winnie Tana Jr. He's going to pull up. He's going to come up well short. And that's not what Hawke's Bay's after. And Taweta again can just push it up the court, knowing they got a little bit of a break in gap. And Kerr down low, he wants it, but Taweta says, I'm going to have a crack. Rims out, and Winnie Tana Jr. now. This is where they've got to make them pay on the break. Loses the handle a bit. Hawke's Bay, can they make it go? Yes, they can. A friendly roll. Basketball gods smiling on number 50, Wata. Hawke's Bay, oh no, they get it down low to Kerr. And he'll go and one. When you got a man at 6'5" to 9, unsure what his actual height is, it's pretty hard to stop him down low. Pretty hard. That's the Hawke's Bay Sky Tower versus the New York Empire State Building. Yeah, can't make the second, but Hawke's Bay now really in trouble if they can't stem the flow of Auckland. They need to make a couple of these in a row, and they will. And bang, goes Hawke's Bay, and that's what they need. But down to Kerr again, who's dominant so far in the second half, and he gets chopped. And he's going to go to the line for 2, and he's a happy man, no doubt. Too easy. Not faring so well from the free throw line is Kerr. He is 0 from 3 so far. Chance to change that though here. 0 for 4, sorry. Live stats just updating. You can find the live stats on basketball.all.nz or on the Facebook live stream as well. Comes up just a bit short. He's got to take his time. Be cool. A really promising young talent though, this Kerr. Oh, just can't get the second to go. And now Hawke's Bay has a chance to make them pay. Winitana Jr. throws it up court. And another deep three from Hawke's Bay, this time from number 52, Walker. And that's 3 in a row from Hawke's Bay. That's what they need to get back into this one. They're going to play some defense as well. And that's a travel. Great call from the referee. Liang. Did we dance down there in the post, and he's going to get called for the violation. Hawke's Bay, another chance to claim some points back. Down 10. And a good drive here from Winitana Jr. Oh, he gets the friendly roll. And that's 11 points now that they've accumulated in this third quarter. But Auckland now with Liang with the drive and strong to the hoop. Good finish. Hawke's Bay again trying to wear out the big man in Auckland, and they're going to keep bombing them. This is Pearl Harbor. They are dropping the bombs. Hawke's Bay with 4 in a row. And now Auckland, oh, but you've got to play defense, boys. And number 5 from Auckland scoots in, Boyd. That's too easy. Flips it up. Don't even need the backboard. Straight in. Well, Hawke's Bay again are going to try their luck from deep. No, big brick. Thrown up, and Taweta's going to come away with it. Time to slow it down a bit. Give the boys a rest. They're going to get it down low to Kerr. No, they'll flip it back up to Boyd, and he'll throw one. Just a bit long. Auckland will claim the rebound, though. Liang wants to get into Kerr. Mismatch down low. Good hands from Kerr. Just can't get the English. And now Hawke's Bay coming up the court. Unlucky there. Few hands in. Taweta's going to get it up to Boyd. And he's going to spin, pull up, shoot. Liang with the rebound. He's unlucky as well. Kerr over the back. And looks like he's going to get a call down low over the back. Hawke's Bay size getting to them here in this third quarter. But they're pulling the lead back, 49-40. Only 9 points in it. Taweta to inbound. To Liang. Gets it across to Vaiki, who gets it down low to Kerr. He's double team. Good work from Hawke's Bay to see that double team. And good defense from Hawke's Bay. Winitana Jr. is going to go all the way. Oh, can't get the roll. Taweta now with the drive. Oh, and a great dish to Liang, who gets the foul. He's going to go to the line for 2. Taweta showing all of the bits and pieces in this one. From the line, from deep, from the dish, up court, in transition. He's looking really clean, really smooth. Impressed with that young man. Liang as well. Good position for the pass from Taweta. Got hacked underneath, couldn't make it finish, and he almost the first. See if he can make the second. He converts the second, goes 1 from 2 from the line. And Hawke's Bay now down 10, 50, 40. Winitana Jr. is going to pull up, make it 5 for the half. Oh, no, but heat check for Hawke's Bay there. No good. Morale for the Hawke's Bay team must be high. Subs in for Auckland at the start of this second half. They've shown some promise with the long ball. Taweta now. Don't think he's had a break in this one yet. And he's playing like a man possessed. He gets it across to Boyd, who drives. Good step. Kerr's there to pick up the pieces, and around the rim, you can't stop him unless you get a ladder out. And now Hawke's Bay really need an answer. Winitana Jr. in the corner. He's going to throw it on the ground. Spin. Turn. Hawke's Bay from the corner. Wide open, number 52. Walker from the corner. 3 points. Oh, good pass down to Kerr. It looks like that's going to be an offensive foul. We push off there. Yes, good call from the referee. Good defense from Hawke's Bay. Hawke's Bay now with the ball. Just over 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Now with the drive and dish. And another one from 3. Oh, just can't get the roll, and Kerr's there. Oh, he's the point guard now. Gives it up. And Tawera with the ball. Hawke's Bay got to keep those hands up. Boyd now with the ball in the corner. Tawera wants to play. High screen from Kerr. Doesn't need it. Comes up a bit short, but Liang crashing the boards. He's a glass eater. It's another 2 points to his tally. Liang going out to 14. And this Auckland team, oh, good move there from Winitana Jr. Easy peasy through the lane. Go down the baseline for an easy 2. Oh, good trap there from Hawke's Bay. They come up with a pill, but they throw it away. Can he get there? He can. Throw it inside, and that's 2 points for the Bay. It's what they need. It's what they need. 54-47. It's anybody's game at this stage. Tawera now. He's going to fake it out, going to pull up, come up short, but Kerr, hands around the rim. Beautiful. Winitana Jr. now finding the driver. Good cutter. Can he make it? Oh, will it count? Absolutely it will. Great shot from number 33, Kendon, for Hawke's Bay. Got inside, saw he had a couple on him, spun out, we fade away. Beautiful. Can he convert the third? No. But can they scrap the rebound? Kerr says no. And the point forward comes away with it. Oh, gets his Bickies take. Bickies took, sorry. And Hawke's Bay with a chance for second points. Smallest man on the park gets the ball. He comes up the court, finds Liang. Heel cut and brick it. Winitana Jr. again will come away with it. Add to his rebound stats. We've got just over 2 minutes to go. He'll back it in on the post. Find the man in the middle, dish it out. And for another 3, the Bay. They've been practicing. Kendon with another big one. And they've cut it back to 4 in this half. No timeouts from Auckland. They want to carry on. Liang underneath the mismatch, and he'll get an easy 2. Big crowd in here in Dunedin to see the second semi-final between Auckland and Hawke's Bay. Winitana Jr. is going to back it in against Liang. He's going to turn out baseline, and that's a good finish with the right hand. He's got the whole skill set, Winitana Jr. And it's not a bad skill set to pick up from someone quite close to you in Porter Winitana. But here he is again. He's going to get an easy 2 on the right hand. We're going to have a timeout from Auckland. But Hawke's Bay back in it here, 58-56 to Auckland. And a great comeback from Hawke's Bay. They're starting to hit those 3-point shots and persisted. And it's worked out. Auckland really using the big man Kerr in the third quarter to good effect, but at the other end just being able to stretch him a little bit with their 3-point bombers, and know that they can't go low with the big man in there, but finding good cutters and good lanes A few cheap points down low, but really this quarter so far belongs to Hawke's Bay. Absolute clinic put on from the three-point line. Just going to have a look at their stats here from the three-point line. And they're 8 from 26, which isn't a great stat, but that's some points. Winitana Jr. is only going 1 from 9, but a couple of bombs from Kenan. He's gone 3 from 7. And Walker, 2 from 4. And they're going to go into a little powwow in the huddle. And no doubt morale and spirit is high. See if they can keep that momentum ticking. Keep that scoreboard ticking as well. And we're back in it with just over a minute to go in the third quarter in the second half. Oh, and Kenan with a great steal. Winitana Jr.'s there to pick up the biscuits. Oh, and the crumbs. Oh, and the crumbs. And well done. Wata underneath. And he gets hacked, and he's going to go line for 2 to try and cut it, if not tie it up here with under a minute to go in the third. And crowd are silent. They are stunned with what's happened in this third quarter. Unfortunately, Wata just can't get it to go there on the first. See if he can finish the second here. Bring it back to a 1-point deficit. How he gets the friendly roll there from the Eager Centre in Dunedin. On main court, centre court in the Eager Centre. Court 1. Liang now finds the open man cutting down. Just a bit strong on the layup and Messi underneath the basket, but Winitana Jr.'s got it now. See what he can come up with. Finds Kenan, who's hit a few. And he's going to go one-on-one with Liang here. And he finds an open lane, pulls up. Oh, just can't get it off the back of the rim. And now Liang might have an open layup. He does. And Hawke's Bay's really got to shut that down. Got to get back in transition defense. If they're going to play quick, they've got to defend quick. Winitana Jr. now with 4 seconds on the clock. Gets it across. Another buzzer beater, not for Hawke's Bay. Doesn't go. And we'll go into the end of the third quarter at 60-57. Auckland leads here in the boys semi-final 2 from the Aon Under-15 Nationals. Just having a look at the live stats here. For Auckland, Taweta with 12 points, and he's scooped up 11 rebounds and 3 assists to go with that. Kerr with 14, and he's picked up 6 rebounds. A few turnovers for him, but not playing too badly. Liang with 18 points. He's really getting a few easy transition buckets, and he's gone 50% from the field. Yeah, he's got a couple of rebounds in there as well. On the bench, Chan chipped in with a few early ones as well, but he hasn't seen much court time in the third. Moving on to Hawke's Bay. Kendon with 13 points, and he's done the best that he could. Dropped in 3 from 7 from the three-point line. Wata with 4, Spooner with 5, Wills with 2. But Porter, Winitana Jr. with 23 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, really stealing the show for them. And Walker off the bench with a cheeky little double-double with 10 points and 10 boards. But Auckland still keeping that lead at the moment, 3 points, a few seconds away from starting this fourth quarter. 60-57. In the third quarter, it was the Liang and Kerr show. Let's see what the fourth quarter brings, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited. Let's hope you're excited. It's big-time basketball. See who goes on to advance to face Tasman in the grand final tomorrow at 5 p.m. Following the girls' grand final, which will be Waitakere West taking on Waikato. We're going to get this fourth quarter started, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Last one here in the semi-final, number 2. Auckland versus Hawke's Bay. Hawke's Bay first crack gets across the Kendon, who shoots it from the car park. Comes up short, and Tawera loves doing this. Driving, floating, scoring machine. They push that lead out now to 5. And Hawke's Bay really have to answer if they're going to stick with them. A good fake there from Kenan. He gets fouled and one. The bench love it. Absolutely 12 swinging over there. Enjoying every second of this one. The big time B-ball. And he really needs to finish this one off on the line. And just can't. And can't gobble in the rebound either. But that'll be 62-59. And Auckland now. Chance to stretch it out. Good trap at the top. Midcourt on Kerr, the man of the moment, underneath. And that's easy points, unfortunately, for Hawke's Bay. And Winitana Jr. goes in, nonchalant right hand off the glass. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not easy. That is not easy at all. And Tawera with a huge pass across court. And Vicky Hunt can't come up with a basket there, but Tawera will drive. Good hop step and 2 points. Auckland seemingly easing their way to the hole, I should say, sorry. But Winitana Jr. from deep to answer back. And it's all on here. 66-64. Oh, and here's a chance for Hawke's Bay to steal another couple of cheap ones. Can they get it underneath? Oh, they can through the offensive rebound, but unfortunately can't get it. And Vicky Hunt with a bit of a misguided shot. And Hawke's Bay clearing the lane. Oh, just lost the handle, but turnaround made up for it. Walker thought he'd botched it. Comes up big for the boys. The team love that. 66 all here at the Edgar Centre on court 1. Showtime at under 15s now. A 3-on-1, surely got a score here. Oh, good defense from Tawera, who also cheekily throws it into Winitana Jr. The ball is on the floor. Hawke's Bay comes up with it. A good drive and over the big man as well. Wata, what a finish. Uses his skill and speed to get around Kerr. Finishes with the right hand, and Tawera picks up the foul. He's not happy though. Shows a little bit of frustration. Hard on the sleeve stuff here. Liang now to inbound from the sideline. Auckland down 2. Can't remember the last time they were down. And a whistle from the other court got everybody confused. Play to the whistle, the old man would say. And a good defensive rebound from Winitana Jr. over the big man Kerr. And Hawke's Bay now with an extra man as Kerr gets back on defense. Can they make him pay? Woo! The Mamba move. Number 52. Walker with a beautiful move, but Liang comes straight back, can't finish. And Hawke's Bay getting the tip here in the fourth quarter early with a 4-point lead. Game on. Here we go with the drive and dish. Oh, we've got a foul underneath, and it'll go Hawke's Bay's way. 50 Wata with a good drive from Hawke's Bay. He got hacked. And number 27, Clark Lloyd's going to inbound from the baseline. They're going to find a wide open 52 Walker, who can't finish it. But again, the rebound, and here we go. Winitana sets himself up for a drive and a floater. Gets a little bit on it, Kerr. Enough to disrupt. Oh. Walker gets fouled, and he's going to go to the line for 2. And Auckland really here with a short bench. These boys are going to have to play through most of this quarter. And Hawke's Bay with the early running here in the fourth. And we'll have a timeout here. Hawke's Bay leading 70-66. A great start from the end of this one. And they'll be happy as Larry. Some things to consult in the timeout, but I think it'll be much the same. Keep running the floor. Keep crashing the boards. And getting back on defense, keep your hands up. And keep bombing those long balls. And for Auckland, really for them, they've got to find the big man down low. He was effective in the third quarter. And the fourth, the Hawke's Bay getting out and running, really taking him out of the game. But might see Auckland slow it down a bit, get into these sets, get Liang or Kerr open down low. Liang's cuts have been fantastic so far in this game, and he's been found a few times cutting the lane. And Kerr really showing beast mode down low. Favourite player is Stephen Adams, and I think he's modelled himself on his game. Really good around the rim. But Hawke's Bay from the line. And it'll be Walker who will make the first. Push that lead out up to 5. A little bit of sweat on the court. Take one of the towels out of the towel swingers, and they'll give the court a clean. Walker will try to make it 2 from the line here as we get back underway. Just over 6 minutes left in the game. And he'll go 2 from 2, and that'll extend the lead to 6 points here. And Taweta gets it across to Lang, who busts a couple. Gets it stripped, but Taweta's going to go in, find Kerr, and guess what? He'll get fouled underneath. And the basket will count. Great work from the big man down low. Strong. Big and strong. Good work from the referees in this one. Had a great game so far. Kerr finishes that one from the line. Great work from him. Good to see him hit one of those free throws. Now Winnie Turner Jr. looks like to set something up with Kenan at the top. We two-man game. Kenan goes low, throws up a bloody circus shot. And Taweta's going to come back up quickly. Going to wait for Kerr, no doubt, to get down low to give him a screen. But he'll step back into the corner and biff one up. Probably didn't need that from Auckland. Could have gone low to Kerr there. It looked like he had a mismatch. Winnie Turner Jr. again. And drive from Hawke's Bay. Good rejection from Kerr and rebound. And Liang's going to speed up the court. And he'll get the 2. Easy peasy. And 1. Liang hits 20 points on that one. And cuts the lead. Can he tie it up? He can. 72 all. Just over 5 minutes to go in this one. Don't go anywhere, folks. This is going to be tight. Oh, and turnover from Hawke's Bay is going to be costly because Liang's going to go back. Oh, no! He's lost the ball. Can he make up for it? No, he gets rejected. And Tawera now fumbles in. Kerr fumbles. Hawke's Bay comes up with it. It's all happening here, folks. Hawke's Bay now. Winnie Turner Jr. is going to get a chance to slow it down. And Hawke's Bay look to try and break this tie. Bang! Big time plays, mate. Big time plays. Walker with the 3. And back the other way, Vicky Hunt throws up a speculator. And Auckland starting to lose a bit of nerve after leading early by 10 in this one. Hawke's Bay leading by 3 now with just over 4 minutes to go. And really, if they keep doing what they're doing and the balls keep falling, we could be heading for a grand finale, which not a whole lot of people picked. But here we go, down below for Hawke's Bay. Can't go. Tawera now on the break. Great pass. Oh, and Winnie Turner Jr. says, not in my house. No way, no how. Ha ha, boomfa. Wow. Me oh my, I enjoyed that. Yes, boy. Here we go, Auckland with the ball now. They really need a couple of points here. Tawera with a 2-man game with Kerr, and he can't get his hands down low enough. It's a long way down from up there. And a good foul there. Number 52 from Hawke's Bay going in, Walker. Went in strong, turned around, pop and lock, dropped it. Couldn't get it to go, but he's going to go line for 2. Drops the first. Just 3 minutes 30 left in this one. Auckland leading early by 10. Hawke's Bay coming back through the 3-point machines that they have. And Puara Winnie Turner Jr. working hard. But here we go, Auckland. Really need to slow it down a bit and make sure Kerr gets into that key before they put anything up. Here we go, Liang at the top. Can he find Kerr? Kerr with a high screen. Liang drives, gets free, and great left hand, smooth as you like. Beautiful play. And cut it back to 3. Winnie Turner Jr. is going to drive, throw it across, and a long bomb from Walker. Doesn't go, and Liang gets a little lucky, gets up, and 1, count it. And flaunt it, Liang. Playing fantastic. He's into the early 20s and he's playing beautiful basketball. It looks like we're going to have a timeout here called by Hawke's Bay. And Auckland doing what they can to get back in it. They're going to go to the line for another one soon after the timeout. But it is Hawke's Bay leading for the minute, 77-66. Ladies and gents, please do not get off your seat. Go and get your snacks. Sit back down and enjoy the rest of this one. It's going to be a bamboozler. Auckland working through Zhang in the 4th quarter, almost exclusively. Him and Kerr doing well. But I wouldn't change a thing if I was Auckland right now. They're on a roll. Keep that momentum up. But for Hawke's Bay, really they need to go back to their formula that they had in the 3rd quarter. And that's drive and dish out to their 3-point bombers, or get Puara Winnie Turner Jr. those lanes to drive. He finishes around the rim really nicely. Try and keep the ball away from Kerr down low because he is a monster on defense. Just under 3 minutes to go. There's a storm over the South Island at the moment, unfortunately, and it is hammering the Eager Centre. But the only storm that's going on inside is the storm of this young fella's basketball games. And wow, wowee. It is great watching. Auckland will go to the line with Liang to finish his and one. See if he can tie it up for Auckland. Oh, he'll miss it. Kerr will get the rebound twice. Can't get it to go a third time. No good. And Hawke's Bay get lucky. Here they go through Winitana Jr. And Lang will come in aggressively. Silly play. And we're almost into the bonus. In fact, I think we are. And Winitana Jr. will go to the line. And it's early. A reminder to those who've just tuned in, this is semi-final 2, coming for you live from Dunedin. Winitana Jr. makes the first. Oh, he missed that one, sorry. Semi-final 2, the winner of this one will go on to play Tasman tomorrow at 5 p.m. following the girls' grand final. Can he get the second? No good, but he gets his rebound. And Hawke's Bay get another chance to extend the lead. 77-76. Not much. 2 seconds on the shot clock. They throw up and that'll be a shot clock violation. Didn't hit any rim, so Auckland will take the ball from the baseline. Auckland with a couple of subs here. Boyd on. Vicky Hunt now gets it across to Lang, no looker. Lang will drive, stop on a dime, and throw up the left hand, can't get it to go. Now Winitana Jr. has a chance. Getting under 2 minutes now, guys. Into crunch time. Oh, Winitana Jr. backs in, throws up the right hand, just can't get it to go. Kerr comes up with it. And good work from the big man to slow down and find his open man. And Lang now is going to drive, dish. And good defense from Hawke's Bay. Number 27, Clark Lloyd, hunting back on defense. Manages to get a tip in. And Auckland take it from the baseline. Taweda effective early. Haven't seen much of him scoring in the second half. Liang with the drive though. And he's been good. Big rejection from Hawke's Bay. Oh, and got away with that one, Liang. Hawke's Bay will get into this set now. It looks like a wee ISO play. Oh, no, handoff. Walker will drive, spin, chuck one up over Kerr, and he'll get it to go. Beautiful play. And Taweda now says, I've got to go. And he'll get a foul. And he'll go to the line for 2 as well. Both in the bonus now. 79-76. Taweda with a chance to make it a 1-point game. On the court at the moment for Auckland, number 5, Boyd, number 6, Taweda, number 11, Vicky Hunt, number 50, Kerr, and number 52, Liang. For Hawke's Bay, it's Kendon, 33, 50, Wata, 54, Spooner, 56, Wills, and 57, Watana Jr. We're going to have a timeout here to Hawke's Bay. Just over a minute to go, and it's 2 points in it. 79-77 to Hawke's Bay. Do not go anywhere. Just recapping some of the stats for Hawke's Bay. Poara Winitana Jr. absolutely having a field day out there. 28 points, 17 of the beasted rebounds. Couple of assists as well in there. Walker who's been very, very nice for them. 3 from 7 from the three-point line, 4 from 4 from the free throw, which the coach will absolutely love. And he'll chuck in 15 rebounds as well. It's a really good game for him. And Kendon chipping in with 15 as well. Moving on to Auckland. Liang just having his way with 25 points, 7 rebounds. And Taweda chipping in with 17 and 14 rebounds. And Kerr with 19 and 12 rebounds. So a big game for him as well. And we're going to get back into this one. We have 1 minute and 7 seconds on the clock, team. 2 points in it. Here we go. Winnie Tanner Jr. with the ball in his hands, just like he's had for most of the game. Good drive, good dish. Wills, points! And now Hawke's Bay leading by 4. And Auckland lost it, but they're going to get the tip off the knee from Hawke's Bay. Oh, here we go, team. Auckland, finds Lang inside. Beautiful play. Hawke's Bay just fell asleep underneath the post. 50 seconds on the clock. 2 points in it. Hawke's Bay with the ball. Winnie Tanner Jr. at the top. Gives it across to Kenan. He drives. Tries to find it inside. Can't get it. Good steal from Kerr. Good active hands. And Taweda now up the court. He'll move in. He'll look to post. Oh, just can't get it to go. But who's there? The man in the minute. Liang throws it up. Can't get it to go. Wills gets the rebound. 20 seconds on the clock. 2-point game. Shot clock's at 17. Oh, risky pass. They've got to foul him. They have to foul him here. Oh, and lost a lot of time there, Auckland. Hawke's Bay will go to the line for 2, leading by 2. But a timeout first here. Do not go anywhere. This one is not done, ladies and gentlemen. 10 seconds is a lot of time in basketball. Hawke's Bay, wow, what a game for them. To be 10 points down, to be leading by 2, 10 seconds to go. They'll be absolutely stoked. Coach Shane Brown in there giving some attention. Probably to the defensive play coming up after the free throws, whereas Auckland now trying to figure out how to get these points back, depending on what happens with the score. Hawke's Bay going to the line for 2, leading 81-79. Unsure what the timeout situation is here. Sorry, folks. Unsure if they have any left after this, so we'll find out if Hawke's Bay takes the second. But we're back into it. 10 seconds to go. Number 52 at the line for Hawke's Bay, Walker. He's been a force all night. Can he add to his total? He'll make the first to make it a 3-point game. Does he miss the second? Tactical play that some teams employ. Or will he try to finish it off with a 4th? Yeah, he'll make the 4th. Doesn't look like there's any timeouts for Hawke's Bay. For Auckland. And they'll have 10 seconds to get the ball up the court. They'll probably go for a 3 if they can. They get it across the court. 4 seconds. Boyd puts one up. No good. Hawke's Bay will win this one. Well done, boys. Fantastic win. Unlucky Auckland. And Hawke's Bay will move on to play Tasman in the grand final. What a show they've put on for us in this one. It's boys semi-final 2. Hawke's Bay takes it out 83-79. Make sure you tune in tomorrow, starting at 9 o'clock, moving on into the finals later on in the day on www.basketball.org.nz or at basketballnz on Facebook. It's been your commentator, Connor O'Fee, and NTech Broadcasting. We'll see you next time. Better watch out.